It's 113 degrees outside today, and basically don't really have any chickens panting. They're all pretty happy. I just have to check on them every now and then to make sure that they have this puddle. I fill up this area with water and it sits for about an hour or two before it drains 80%. But the chickens are doing pretty well out here for it being humid and also 110 plus. It's about 112 to 113. Some of them like to just hang out in the garden, and a lot of them just come out here for like a spa break to get inside the water, or they dig a hole out here and just hang out or peck around. I try to keep this grass kind of wet so it gets decently cold when they walk on it, and also it gives them like a bit of an appetite to peck at it. Sometimes, you know, water attracts other bugs to come as well. Chickens are loving it a lot though. Just like to peck, like found something. I fed them some of our breakfast earlier, so they love eggs and rice and other things. I mean, the rice wasn't our breakfast, it was more of our lunch, but I was gonna say, who eats rice for breakfast? The chickens are loving it. We just keep them free ranging out here in the front yard. You know, they kind of stay their territory and just hang out. You can raise chickens out here in Phoenix, even though it gets 110 plus, as long as you set up the right environment for them. They will produce eggs for you and they'll be happy. We had an incident yesterday with a hawk flying around. He struck a little more than 3 times, and the chickens put up a fight and ran, and I came out and got them inside their cages, made sure that they were safe, locked them up for the day because that hawk would not go away. I'll post some videos of those as well. I don't have any videos of the hawk, you know, striking, but I do have some videos of the hawk just kind of eye hawking them down, or whatever you want to call them, just watching them. But basically they kind of fend for themselves. They hang out in a nice big group, and when a hawk flies by, the hawk only strikes when one's alone. So as long as they stick together, the hawk has a hard time even coming near them. But today I set up this canopy as well for extra shade, because we do have a giant tree out here, but basically we don't get full shade until the sun is past like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I mean, you can see the shade coming in right now, but I gave them this extra shade so even around 12 we had full shade here, and we kept the grass nice and wet so that they would be comfortable. I'm only planning on keeping this canopy here for these next 3 days. It's 112 to 13 every day for the next 3 days. So the chickens are doing fine. I keep hearing of other people losing their chickens to the heat. A big issue with it is keeping them inside their run and their coop. They basically, if you give them the room to just free range, they will pick a very comfortable spot and hang out in it, as you can tell over here. But if you keep them stuck inside a coop, that's where issues happen. They get frustrated, they pick fights with each other, they get stuck in crummy spots, since, you know, the ones that rule the coop get the best spots, so the ones that aren't at the top of the totem pole, they kind of always get leftovers or the suckier spots. But when you let them free range, they have the ability to go absolutely wherever they need to, whatever's most comfortable. Comment below anything you guys want to see. The chickens, they sometimes do cross the road. I only have one chicken that ever crosses the road or goes too far. All the chickens always stay in just these 2 yards. They don't go anywhere else. I just have, you know, the ringleader named Penny, She's kind of the leader for all the chickens. She's the one that always just goes out there and explores, which is cool, but at the same time, she's getting herself in some dangerous, situations. So the neighbors love the chickens. They don't mind the chickens coming in their yards. They say it's relaxing and it's fun to watch them. It's nice to feel like you're on a farm when you're in the inner city. And when I say inner city, we're like right here near Central and Camelback. Not quite on Central, but pretty close by. Which we're probably less than 10 minutes away from downtown Phoenix. Or more towards the... As you can see, they just kind of relax. They dip their feet inside the water, and when they're just chilling there, they cool off through their feet. So the way chickens, relax or get their body temperature down is by putting their feet in cold water. Just like we would splash our face with cold water to like cool off, they would do it through their feet. So every time a chicken wants to cool off, you're just gonna jump right in. Comment any questions or some things you might want to see from somebody raising, 16 chickens in a front yard in a hot state. During the winter we have plenty of amazing weather, but just getting them through the summer is the hard part.